Welcome back, J-Fusion fans, to Castlevania Aria of Sorrow. In the previous video, we have defeated Balor. So we're still here at the arena area. Now, for this part of the video, now we're not actually going after a boss. I'm actually changing my soul to Gargoyle, probably. And there's something else that I want to do first. So if you notice, I went back to this area and there's one more that I haven't checked out yet, and that's the second level here. Now, you may see that there are a lot of Medusa heads here, which is why I chose to equip the gargoyle, because it can be very dangerous if you don't have protection from these annoying creatures. Or you can also turn into a bat and just fly around. But you have to... there we go. There are also some spikes. So you have the silver gun in this area and the Balmung. So I'm equipping the Balmung, and obviously it's weaker than the Gremlin Soul. So I'll show you what the Balmung looks like. Yep, it's a large sword. You could get this before heading over to Balor, but again, at this point, you might as well just use the Gremlin Soul. It's hard to concentrate while trying to run away from the Medusa heads. Well, if you have the Gargoyle Soul, you don't really have to worry. You'd probably be more annoyed with the Erinis and the Archdemon at this point. You will also have to watch out for the spikes. Oh, thank goodness. Not having the gargoyle and not having the gargoyle means that you're gonna die in that room. Once the Medusa heads petrify you and then you get stuck in those spikes, man, the chances of you dying in that room are so high. I'm probably gonna change from Gargoyle to Erinis once again. Save. Yeah. So in this video, I'm actually going to show you how to make money. That's right. And probably do a few more soul hunts. Well, again, I have already completed souls anyway. Now in this part of the arena, there's actually a very important soul that I want to get. So we're going into this next room right here. And you can see the succubus. There's also a Lilith in this room after passing a certain point. Now, the succubus is one of the important souls you have to collect in the game, and this is the earliest you can farm them. You can just go back and forth this room. So equipping that, because I have the succubus anyway, absorbs enemies' HP when an ordinary attack is delivered. However, that's not the only reason why I collected the succubus soul. Now, as you can see, I have equipped the giant bat as well. I'm gonna change the red minotaur to flame demon. And with that, yep, I can actually spit flames while I'm in bat mode. Now, that kind of attack is only possible with this soul formation. So you have to actually combine all three of them to get that technique. That's already a secret I've unlocked for you, or probably somebody else has unlocked before, but meh, that's that's this game. Anyways, so avoid these skull millions. So you can also get the Bile Soul early on here. And this room is actually gonna be useful. Ooh! So the Killer Mantle dropped a ramen bowl. That's good for HP recovery. Like I've said before, food recovers HP. All kinds of food. So you have a giant skeleton here. But this is different from the creaking skull that we encountered, the first boss. Nice. And if you actually hit this candelabra right here, $1,000. You always get that with that candelabra. I did tell you guys that this video is about making money in the game, and you can always come back here to get that $1,000 bag, but I'd say that this is only the second best in terms of actually collecting money. Another save. Don't forget a save state. Now, because I'm level 45, I'd say you might want to grind your levels a bit more. Maybe up until level 50 at least, before moving on to the next area. To make the boss battle quite easier. Actually, the next boss battle is gonna be relatively easy. It's actually getting to the boss that's hard. With all the higher level monsters that you'll encounter in the next area. Come on, attack me already. Jeez. So we're actually going to use the teleportation, and we're actually going back to the clock tower. Yeah, I'm using teleport so this video can be quicker. And since now we have the bat soul, there's also a couple of really important pieces of equipment that I actually want to get right now. Ow. Oh. Wrong room. So equip the Skula. Ow. Get rid of these needles. Smack that devil. Okay, probably in this part. Oh yeah. Yeah. We're going here. So you can see that piece of equipment right there. So you transform into a bat and try to get into those gaps. Either one would be fine, and you get Death's Robe. Oh yeah, look at that boost. This will be probably your best armor. Although this technically isn't an armor, but rather, again, just a robe. But look at those stat boosts. And look at that luck boost as well. So this is one of the best equipment pieces that you can get for soul hunting. Yes. So we're getting the Death's equipment set. Ow. I mean, you can't ignore that bag of gold, really. But, I just chose to do it. So you guys notice that we're going back to the boss area here. Although we're not technically entering the boss room. I'm just gonna be in this very exact area. And transform into a bat. Boom! Death's Sickle. So you can just slide down there. Death's Sickle. Now, it does give you a huge boost in attack. Although, if you have the Claim Solace, it decreases other stats. But, look at that increase in luck. This is gonna be one of the best weapons, again, for soul hunting. Now, there's one more item you need, and this is the soul ring. So increases the appearance of spirits. So this is your soul hunting equipment right here. However, soul death sickle has some drawbacks. So you can see the attack rate, it's gone much slower compared to the Claim Solace. It's a lot faster, and you can even double attack with that if you time it right. Now, the Soul Eater Ring, the drawback of that is it's expensive. That's it. Which is why I'm making this video to show you guys the best way to make money in this game. So I am going to change Skula to Aranis, and change my equipment to Soul Eater to Sherman Ring. So if you want to go soul hunting, grab all those three, and then enjoy. Now, another drawback, by the way, of the of Death's Scythe or Death's Sickle is that it's a dark element. So you might want to look for enemies that are weak against dark. But for everyone else, like you might have to switch your equipment here and there. Claim Solace is very ideal for enemies who are weak against light. Right, so... So you can also actually add the Gremlin Soul to increase your luck by 8, which is the best luck boost that you can get in the game. So this would be the ideal setup if you actually want to complete 100% of the souls. So now we're going back to this area. Now this is where we're going to make money. So I am going to replace Aranis with a certain Mimic Soul. So increases money as damage is incurred. Now, I can actually just do this. So first you gotta save the game and save state. So this is how it works. So first we're gonna check our current gold. So I currently have $188,627 worth of gold. Now you can see this pit of spikes right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Now you can stay longer in that pit, but you need to have higher amounts of HP. So from 1,888, now I have $192,688 in gold. you can repeat the process until you have enough money to buy that Soul Eater ring. So you can also actually, for example, use the where is that? You can use this technique probably in conjunction with the Tsuchinoko Soul. Again, using the Tsuchinoko Soul, it requires you to get the Tsuchinoko right way back in the dance hall area, just after the boss room, you know, where we got the slide ability, this one. So you can go back there. So for this, so we're going to do the process one more time and see how much we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I have measured my HP, and yeah, it's about 800. So one session of that gives you about 4,000 gold. Now, do remember that there are no drops of gold bags higher than 2,000. And you can use your time hunting monsters for gold. We did get the gold ring from the underground cemetery. That's also one way to make gold. Now, but this does not assure you that they will always drop money. It increases your chance of getting gold bags, yes, but you're still gonna have to take some time. Probably spend an hour or two. But you can also spend an hour doing this particular technique that we're doing right now. So I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now we have okay, so it gives you much more money than you think. So can actually just recover and do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, gives you about 4,000 gold. Actually, a bit higher than 4,000. See? You can do this for probably a maximum of 30 minutes. At least until you get enough money to buy that Soul Eater ring. But don't forget to save periodically, just in case. You should also be able to count your HP. So let's say, for example, I have 848 HP. Then you can do this 8 times. It may also depend on the amount of defense you have. You might also want to check your equipment, whatever works. Like, if you decrease damage, you can probably stay in the spikes for longer. I'm not sure, however, if that's gonna affect the amount of money that you get per hit. But as for me, so getting about 4,000 per session, and takes, well, about 10-15 seconds each. You can imagine how much you can make in a minute. You can, if you spend like a minute doing this, minus the times that you have to recover, then you can probably get more than 10,000 gold per session, like per minute actually. So like in 2 minutes, maybe if we can include the HP recovery time, then it's actually quite a good amount of, like, say 20,000. So we're going to do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we have 8,000. Yep. So at least for how I do it, it gives me 4,000 per session. I call it session because it's the easiest way. It's the easiest word I can remember. So I'm going to save the game right here. Save state. And I am going to end this video right here. So thanks so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget that notification bell so you get the latest from JE Fusion. This has been Philip, and I'll see you on the next Castlevania Aria of Sorrow.